Welcome to the channel. I wish you pleasant listening. Today, I want to talk to you differently, deeper, more honestly, in a way I rarely allow myself to speak, even to the closest people in my life. Because this video on the angel within isn't just another upload. It's a guide. Maybe even a new starting point in your life. And I'll say it directly. If you stay with me until the end, if you try even a small part of what I'll share with you, your life will start to shift. Not because I'm a miracle worker, but because you will finally begin to hear your inner voice, your strength, your angel within. Give yourself 30 days, 2 months, 3. And if you don't feel any change, come back and tell me you were wrong. I accept that risk. Because I know you are much closer to your true self than you think. 1. Let's start with the simplest and the most powerful. Take a pen and a sheet of paper. Not your phone, not your laptop. Paper. Paper is a portal between your inner world and the reality you're ready to create. Now write your dream life as if you already live in it. Not I want. Not someday. But I live. I feel. I do. Why exactly like this? Because once, this is how I pulled myself out of the darkness and into the life I'm living today. 2. How it all started for me. A year ago, I was standing at my lowest point. No inspiration, no energy, no direction. I looked at my life and thought, why is everything stuck? Why aren't my manifestations working? What am I doing wrong? And when you feel empty inside, when you feel like there's nothing left to lose, a strange honesty appears. Quiet, but incredibly powerful. I took a sheet of paper and wrote my ideal life as if it already belonged to me. I wrote, I live in a country where I feel free. Next to me is a partner who loves, supports, and inspires me. My work is my channel, the angel within. I am a successful content creator. I earn by creating meaning. I travel. I choose my life. I can afford everything my soul desires. And you know what? I wrote this while standing in the thickest darkness. But I wrote it anyway, a year later. I am living exactly like this. 3. Why it worked? No, paper is not magical. But the mind is. When you describe your dream in the present tense, your subconscious doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. It treats it as a command, a program, and begins reshaping your decisions, habits, thoughts, to match the new version of you. It's the quiet magic of the psyche. If you replay your pain endlessly, the mind believes it's happening right now. If you replay success, it starts becoming real. Your mind is the strongest manifestation tool you have. You just rarely give it the right instructions. 4. Your environment, what lifts you or destroys you. On The Angel Within, I often talk about the energy of your environment. This isn't philosophy. It's reality. What you watch, who you listen to, who you spend time with. It shapes your character, your destiny. When I was in depression, I listened only to sad music, watched empty videos, held on to people who had no direction themselves, and I became just like that. You want to understand a person? Look at what they consume, what music they choose, who they text at night, whose voice they allow into their space. My mother once told me, people around you are your future version. I didn't believe it then, but now I understand. It's true. You become like those who stand beside you. If you want to grow, choose those who grow. 5. The technique that rewrites destiny. Mind movie. I'm sharing this with you, honestly, because Mind Movie has been one of the strongest tools in my life. It's a movie for your subconscious, a trailer of your future reality. The steps are simple. Go to Pinterest or Google. Find images of the life you desire. Home, love, travel, money, health, luxury, success. Download these images. Open the InShot app. Combine them into a short video. Add an affirmation to each picture. And, the most important part, record your own voice over it. Why your voice? Because your subconscious responds more strongly not to music, not to someone else's words, but to your voice. Now watch your mind movie every morning and evening. Your brain will begin to accept it as a route, a step-by-step plan for becoming your new self. 6. Guided meditation. 30 days of discipline. Choose one meditation about love, about money, about energy, about healing, and listen to it every evening. At least 30 days, I chose a meditation on financial flow. A month later, my income increased. My channel grew. New people, new offers, new opportunities entered my life. This isn't magic. It's subconscious reprogramming. 7. Mirror affirmations. The technique that rewires your inner dialogue. This is one of the most powerful practices I've ever tried. Stand in front of the mirror. Look yourself straight in the eyes and say, "You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are strong. You live a life you choose. You are a magnet for abundance. You are a source of love. You are an angel in human form." At first, it will feel like you're lying to yourself. But through repetition, you start believing it. And once you believe, it becomes truth. There is one affirmation that became my mantra. I do not chase. I attract. Everything meant for me is already on its way. At first, I simply repeated it. Then, I believed it. And then, I began living as if it was real. When you stop chasing, life starts coming to you. 8. Gratitude. The language the universe responds to. When you are grateful, you open the flow. When you say, "Thank you. This matters. This makes me happy," life hears. She knows how to receive. Let's give her more. Gratitude is not a ritual. It's the vibration of abundance. 9. Action. The bridge between dream and reality. Manifestation is not waiting. It's movement. If you want to be a model, send applications. If you want a business, study, build, experiment. If you want love, create space for it. When you take a step, life takes a step toward you. 10. Losing people. A sign of growth, not failure. When you rise, some people fall away. This is normal. Not everyone is meant to follow you into your next level. Connections sometimes end not because you're bad, and not because they're bad, but because your new version is different. As long as you cling to the old, the new cannot enter. 11. Opportunities. Answers to your manifestations. When an opportunity enters your life, it may be the response to what you asked for. If someone offers something aligned with your desires, they might be a guide. But if you fear, avoid, laugh it off, or hesitate, you close the door. When I finally believed I deserved a good life began arriving. 12. Faith stronger than fear. I walked against my fear, against expectations, against doubts. And that's what led me to where I am now. To the angel within, to you, to this reality now. It's your turn. 13. Start right now. Stop saying later. Stop waiting for the perfect day. Stop postponing your life. Begin with what you have. Take one small step. Let it be tiny, but yours. Because everything you need is already inside you. Your angel within has been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I believe in you just as strongly as I believed in myself that night when I sat in the darkness with a sheet of paper in my hands and allowed myself to dream for the first time. And if I could do it, you absolutely can.
Thank you for your support. You make this channel shine.